the entire audio backbone is 3 units. We needed to have a high channel count for things like processing, backtrack, redundant, super stable, easy to deal with. Hi, I'm Jon Schumann. I'm the front of house for AQUA 90s Icons. We are in the Tivoli Gardens, which is one of the oldest amusement parks in the world, right here in the middle of Copenhagen. We literally have the City Hall Square right here. So if you hear something going off in the background, that will be the City Hall Tower. We are here to just kind of show off really briefly how we are using the DAD systems that is sort of the foundation of our touring setup. The AQUA pack that we have here is what we call a fly pack. It's essentially something that has to go into very small flight cases and be able to put on the cargo hold of a plane and then go and play shows everywhere in the world. And for that reason, it means I'm not carrying a lot of outboard gear, I'm not carrying a lot of big cables or anything. And what's great about this is I can use these great Waves consoles that I've been using for many, many years, but the whole backbone of this is essentially the DAD audio. We're taking all of the inputs from stage, lots of people playing on stage, like real people playing real instruments, but also because this is pop music, lots of tracks, lots of processing, lots of effects happening, lots of big chorus things and orchestras that unfortunately we cannot take on tour. All of those things happen in the playback system. We're putting it into the AX32 chassis, which has a lot of cards in it that can put lots of microphones in, but we also have Dante and we also have a bunch of other things that we can do. And we just do that by having 2 Core 256s, which is essentially doing all of the playback, backtracks and processing from what happens on stage. And then on top of that, the AX32 takes all of the real inputs. That all then gets distributed to monitor world if we have a broadcaster, and then it gets into their ears, and it also, over that link, comes to me. All right, so here on stage, this is monitor world and this is backtrack world. All of the playback processing happens here. This is all connected to these 2 Core 256s that are sort of interfaced with DAD link. That then goes into our AX32, which you will see down here. That is all the microphone preamps we have, and it also connects all the Dante, which we get from the wireless microphones. Everything going to the monitor desk, everything's coming from stage, all goes into this little golden baby right here. All of that gets put together and then sent to front of house, which is down there. And we send that on DAD link. It's 128 channels both ways. So everything I am doing down there can be sent up here, and everything that they're doing here gets sent down to me. So the control pack, which is sort of the foundation of what we do here, will do a lot of automatic switching, but it will also do manual switching. So I can make some decisions during the show, whether I want this version of something or another version of something. And it's really, really simple because I've got 2 boxes doing playback. I've got one that does all my mic preamps. All comes to me on DAD link, comes from this little thing, which you'll see down here. There's a tiny little box with a blue light on it. And that tiny little box with the blue light takes everything in, gives it to me to play with down here. I have the software that is here. It allows me to play and record everything, but it also allows me to switch pretty quickly. So I have a couple of things that switches. If the backing vocals aren't singing for a while, my system can switch them off, which means I have no noise from stage, which I would normally have. So I have a lot of really, really easy ways of making the show great. All of this happens in a way where I can work really closely with the MD, Anders, who is also the bass player in the band. And so we can make a lot of creative decisions, and we can make creative decisions that go into a tiny little flight case. We'll put it on a plane, we'll have the best sound, and we can travel with it.
My name is Anders Borg Matheson. I'm the music director of AQUA, also the bass player. And I've been that for 14 years now. So apart from being the band leader of AQUA, I'm also doing the backing tracks and the musical arrangements. We use the Ableton live session, running it through the controller of AbleSet and running it into the Core 256. Actually 2 of them, one for each laptop here. We're using it for backing tracks and production and a couple of instruments as well. One of the best features of this system is the ability to work with the front of house with the different control packs, which I haven't seen anywhere else in any other product. We have the redundant system for the playbacks, and then we also have different backups for the live instruments. If an amp goes down, a cable breaks off, we have switches to help that on the fly. We use DAT-Link in this production, and so all the channels are going via DAT-Link down to front of house and back again. And frankly, I never really think about it because it just works.
So with AQUA, what we really needed, because we're doing a lot of flying, most of our shows are sort of all around the world, we wanted the quality that we're used to, and we love the DAD preamps, and we needed to have a high channel count for things like processing and your backtrack. We needed redundancy, we needed it to be super stable and easy to deal with. And in the DAD inventory, we essentially managed to create a system that gives us all the mic preamps, 2 massive playback and processing systems, and a whole front of house system where you put all those together. The entire audio backbone for us with the DAD quality is 3 units. That's all it is, really.